Konnichiwa, kia ora. Welcome into秩父宮Stadium in Tokyo, where we're looking forward to the Sunwolves in their last game, the last round of Super Rugby 2017, hosting the Blues from New Zealand. It is a very warm day. Rich Freeman is sideline.
Yeah, the caption may say 32, but I've got the pitch side thermometer next to me and it's currently reading 42.8 degrees. The only good news for the players is that the humidity is down to about 20%.
7 wins, 1 draw, 1. 6 losses, 37 points for the Blues, who will start Tunga Fasi Parsons, the captain, and Charlie Famuina in the front row. Kelly Tuioti and Scott Scrafton, the two locks. Akira Ioane, Stephen Luatu in his final game for the Blues as well, and Blake Gibson complete their loose forward trio in the halves. Augustine Pulunihaya West, who is Hurricanes bound in 2018. Very strong midfield combination, TJ Faiane and George Moala. Formidable combination. And on the wings, Malani Nanai, what a player and what a season he's having. Matt Duffy on the right wing, and the outstanding Michael Collins at fullback. The bench, Faiva, Manu Goodhue, one of the greatest of all time. Jerome Kaino in jersey 20, Sam Knox, Stephen Perofeta, and former All Black Rennie Ranger complete the match day 23 for the Blues. And for the home teams, the Sunwolves, just 1 win and 13 losses from their 14 games, 7 points. They've looked likely in a number of their matches, but just not able to finish off. They've done a lot of travel. It's a warm day. Yamamoto, Hino and Ku will start in the front row. Yatabe and Helu, the two locks. Iloa, Brits, the captain, and Matsuhashi will be the open side flanker. The all-international pairing of Uchida and Utamura in the halves, and the Coca-Cola combination of Lafaele and William Tupou in the midfield. Rian Villiers will wear the 15 jersey. Fukuoka and Matsushima, who's played a lot at fullback today, playing in 14. And Niwai Makama, Yamaji Odo, Tokunanga, Shigeno Ogura, and the outstanding Yamanaka complete the match day roster for the Sunwolves. James Parsons, the captain of the Blues, and some emotion around this game as well. The final in the round robin for 2017, that not a chance for the playoffs, but Charlie Famuina, Stephen Luatua, Nihaya West, the three players on your screen now, will bid farewell to the Blues. Charlie Famuina, 50 tests, is headed to France. Big, strong and skillful front rower. He will be missed in the New Zealand game. Charlie Famuina. Very pleased to welcome one of the all-time great players of our game, a 3-time winner of the Super Rugby Championship, former All Black Carlos Spencer.
Kia ora. How we going? Well, you were sitting in this nice air-conditioned box, mate. I was down there battling on that field in those warm conditions, but yeah, I think it's going to be a telling factor today. She's pretty warm out there, so you know, I think the boys are going to have to play some smart rugby. What I would like to see a running game out there.
Willem Brits, milestone for him today, his 100th Super Rugby game. Willem Brits, our time with the Lions, with the Cheetahs, and of course in the last 2 seasons he has been a strong contributor to the Sunwolves. And William Tupou from the Coca-Cola Club made his international debut in the June international window for Japan against Ireland. Rian Villiers, terrific player to have at the back. Tim Lafaele and Utamura in the middle of your screen as well. Charlie Famuina, soft hands, very skillful on his feet for a man. Tips the scales at 120 plus kilos, Charlie Famuina.
Lester, can you hear me? This is TMO Fuji. Can you hear me?
Mr. Razavinga, well known in the 7 circuit from South Africa.
You good? Right, James. Philly.
So it'll be the Blues who will have first use of the football. Stephen Luatua. Now, Kalu Toyoti loses the ball and the tackle. Rafaela doesn't get a grab on it. Ball's gone forward.
Going to be a big key for the Blues today is that ball retention, especially if they want to throw the ball around in their back 50. You'd probably think they'd want to play territory here. Wouldn't want to try too much too early. A little bit of space on that left-hand side though.
3-3 split for the Blues. Lehigh West looking for some field position. Good kick.
That's a great kick. You see there, great kick from High West there, and he's probably been a bit unlucky over the last couple of years. He's a great player, a lot of responsibility on his back, wearing that number 10 jersey.
Scrafton onto that ball. Ioane on the advantage line. Good tackle, lower ball and all, and driven Ioane back in the tackle. High West, quick hands, that ball coming off a Sunwolves player.
I think you'll find that's what the Sunwolves will do. They'll try and put a lot of pressure on them defensively. They'll try and take away their time and space like they did there. Winger entering the line early. So great defence there.
Famoina, Parsons and Tungafasi. Front row for the Blues, Yamamoto, Hino and Ku for the Sunwolves. West to the line. Little show with the ball on the outside and then takes the tackle. Ioane. And a good read and defence from the Sunwolves. Quick hands from Faiane and Collins. So the Blues have some field position. Pulu, bit of width on the ball, and Kali Tuioti loses the ball. The Sunwolves. Duffy. Tuioti. West. And taking the line on, good clean out. Famuina, good defence. Fussy. Good aggressive start defensively from the Sunwolves. Now Gibson. Fussy, second carry and 3 phases.
But unlucky there, Sunwolves, but great defence. It's probably one of their biggest let down this year is their defence. They've shown in the early 5 minutes here, they've they're up to it and defending well.
Yeah, just going back to that defence, looking at the stats coming into the game, Sunwolves are ranked 18th in terms of missed tackles, 29.6. The Blues are number 1 in the competition, 15.6. So it will be a key part of today's game of that defence.
Another great kick from Hawaii West.
So an attacking scrum for the Blues. Line out, should I say, 5 metres out on the right-hand side of the park. Farmerino at the back of the line out. They're looking for Scrafton and they go through the middle. The Blues are tackled 2 metres short. And defensively, the Sunwolves hold on again. Willem Brits acknowledging its forwards. They were under all sorts of pressure, found a way to hold them out.
Yeah, they'll be disappointing with that, the Blues. Great opportunity to get points on the board early. But yeah, great defence from the Sunwolves.
Firo Tiatia, just to the left, Atsushi Tanabe, who's headed to an assistant coach's role with Southland in the Mitre 10 Cup back in New Zealand at the conclusion of the Super Rugby tournament, as Hinor to the middle of the line out and Cheetah kicks from the base. Matt Duffy, good in the air. Pulu for Famuina. West. Collins. Collins on the outside. He's broken the defence. Is looking out left from the night. Sfaiane. Pulu. The captain, James Parsons, who's met. And a good tackle by Ku. Famuina. Been very busy, the big front rower. Pulu. Collins at first receiver. And another good carry. Tunafasi's been prominent as well in this opening 7 minutes. Ioane. In high west. Goes long for Duffy. Stephen Luatua catches it beautiful. Left foot step, a ball back on the inside. Looked like it drifted forward. No call, Ioane offloads the ball in the tackle. Duffy with a long ball over the top. The Blues are a chance out on this left-hand side. Gibson. 12 metres out the Blues, they need the football. Scrafton. Kelly to Iorti, just looking to chip away the Sunwolves defence. Another short side play for Charlie Famuina. He's tackled 8 metres out. Pulu, chance on the left side. 4 metres out. Famuina with a right foot step. Pulu. A little behind ball for Blake Gibson, the open side flanker. Now the captain, James Parsons, is in for the first try. Patient, deliberate, and in the end, a clinical finish from the Blues.
Yeah, patience. Well done, well finished. Maybe the Sunwolves a bit unlucky there. Like you mentioned earlier, Ken, maybe a forward pass. But I thought Luatua did well down the sideline there. I think he might have stepped that winger, showed a little bit of pace. Yeah, so well done and great finish, Blues.
No, Billy, let's go. We've gone already, we've gone past 2 phases. We've gone past 2 phases, let's go.
Yeah, obviously, Billy Brits there, trying to get to the referee. This is the forward pass here. They get away with it. But it's just that patience, Ken. And it's probably something that the Blues have been guilty with this year. So, yeah, just getting through the phases and finishing off.
And as we said just about the missed tackles, it was that missed tackle by Fukuoka that allowed Luatua to make the break before the questionable pass. But good finishing by the Blues as the conversion goes over.
West. 2 test caps for James Parsons. And you talk about the great players in our game in the middle of your screen. Tana Umaga, 79 games for the All Blacks, 74 tests, 21 as captain. Carlos, you had the privilege of playing with him many times, a terrific player.
Great player, great man as well. Obviously been under a little bit of pressure this year with the way the team's gone, but I think they've done well the second part of the season, and he can be very happy with the way the team performed in this last 3 months.
Tamura goes down the middle of the park. Pulu, nice job. Very physical and aggressive halfback, Pulu.
I think the Sunwolves just need to get their hands on the ball. They've defended pretty much. The last 10 minutes, they just need to get this line out, set piece, and trying to apply a little bit of pressure with ball in hand.
More for Brits, jumping at 4 on the line out. Cheetah kicks immediately behind the ruck. Duffy is good in the air again. Well, the Sunwolves are rewarded for aggressive work in the contact area. Ball is loose, and Cowley Tuioti with the ball back on the inside. Tuanga Fasi promotes the ball for Duffy. He gives it to Luatua now. Ihai West looking for some space. Pulu. Akira Ioane. It's away from the first defender now. He goes forward. The young blindside flanker Ioane offloads the ball. Blake Gibson tackled 4 metres out. Ioane. Luatua trying to get the ball for Cowley. Tuioti, and he does. It's a try. Gee, they look good when they keep the football alive, the Blues.
Yeah, don't they? Yeah, once again, just a turnover from the Sunwolves.
I'm happy with it. Let's back them.
They've just got to, that ball retention is going to be critical today for them. They just can't afford those turnovers. And the Blues have shown what they can do from turnovers in this whole season. So we just got to keep that ball away from them.
Billy, hang on. Let's go for the conversion.
Very good. They were rewarded at this point. The Sunwolves are more aggressive in the contact. And Uchida.
I think they've shown their intent early on, Ken. They don't mind counter-rucking. Looks like they're going to put a lot of pressure on their ruck, the Blues ruck.
A tremendous offloading. Luatua, gee, he's been good today. And that ball backwards off a Sunwolves player into Cowley Tuioti, who gets the second try. West.
Just going back to the start of that sort of scrappy play with the counter-rucking that went both ways. Sunwolves did get the hands on the ball as Carlos wanted, and then they kicked it away, and it has been a theme this year. There's a lot of questions being asked about whether they should be kicking it quite as much. If they do kick, they're going to have to get the chase right, because this Blues team does like to counter-attack, as they showed there.
Very aggressive and direct. TJ Faiane, in fact, with a very good carry. Tuanga Fasi loses the ball.
Great opportunity here for the Sunwolves now. Need to apply a bit of pressure with ball in hand.
Pressure dropped it cold. Good chance now for the Sunwolves. Seven, 28 metres out, left-hand side of the park. Fukuoka standing in between the scrum and Tamura. Uchida to the line. It's picked up by Augustine Poole. Brits gets his team going forward. Uchida. Now the Sunwolves sending their forwards in to the defensive line and commit defenders. Matsuhashi. Still just on 22. Lower with a good aggressive fend on Parsons. Uchida to Murphy. To Paul with a left foot step. He's held up. Good defence, Michael Collins.
Yeah, great attack from the Sunwolves here.
Uchida with the quick tap and coming Hino onto the ball. He's a metre short. Sorry, Carlos will come back. Uchida now, they've got some options on the open side. There's a slow ball for Yamamoto. Uchida. Again, they go to the right side. Uchida pinches a couple of metres, coming back. Matsuhashi. Matsuhashi's close. Just held short. The Tupou's an option on the left. They go right, short. Chance now the Sunwolves. The try's been awarded and the Sunwolves. The first time they get a look at the Blues defence line they're in. I think it might be Lafayette. The second five, they had Tupou on the left, Lafayette on the right. Beautiful angled run against the grain of the defence. And that's a good carry, good angle, and a great try.
Yeah, it was a great carry and a great finish. You know, and that's exactly what the Sunwolves needed. They needed to get back into the game. First opportunity down there, and they come away with points. Yeah, they'll be happy with that.
And it all started a little bit earlier. Timothy Lafayette finishing it off there. It started with that great break by Ilaua. Recently joined a third division side over here. Shimizu Blue Starks, but he a great fend that set up the go forward position, and then obviously the quick tap penalty from Uchida. And it just shows what the Sunwolves can do when they keep the ball in hand and just show a little bit of patience.
Yeah, they'll gain a bit of confidence from that.
Well, a wonderful international season. Lafayette, Tupou, the two centres for the Sunwolves today, who paired up in the midfield for Japan. They were very impressive, as was Matsushima.
Just some news from the bench as well from the Sunwolves. Helu has come off for an HIA. Tokunaga is on for him at the moment for the Sunwolves.
High West. Matsushima's first touch. Chida, Tamura, second man play. Down on the left side, this is good work from Ilaua. And now, Tupou with a pick and go. Matsushima, what a good hit. Blake Gibson.
He released it, he released it.
Chida. Gain force to kick Matt Duffy. He's been very good in the air. Doesn't take it cleanly, but the ball goes backward and tied it up by Michael Collins, who wins a penalty.
Excuse me. Time off.
Yeah, I don't know if kicking the ball away is the right option. Yeah, they've tried that 3 times now and they haven't managed to get that ball back. I think the best thing for the Sunwolves, if they can just keep hold of that ball and keep applying that pressure with ball in hand. You know, I'd like to think that the Sunwolves will try and tire this Blues side out. You know, I think the Sunwolves are probably used to this warm weather more than the Blues will be. So I think by keeping the ball in hand will suit the Sunwolves.
Higher west. Lower. Powerful presence from Malgini. Lower. James Parsons. Ball was aimed for Luatua, but it's Hino from the Sunwolves who comes away with the ball. Tamura to the line, and then a nice show of the ball and an inside ball for Tamura. Another inside ball, Lafayette with a left foot step on Michael Collins. Only a tremendous cover tackle from the 9, but they still have full momentum. The Sunwolves, a little double pump. Now Koo, he's going to be tackled 18 metres out.
Turnover's good.
Great play from the Blues.
Good turnover.
Tremendous work.
Great work there from the Sunwolves. You know, Tamura engaging the defence here, back in the back 50. Just holds that defence up slightly. Able to shift the ball to the edge.
Promoting the ball on the inside, and Lafayette with a lovely left foot step.
Good turnover, then all bodies went from there. Good turnover by Bill. No, we're going straight. We just scored a try. We're going straight.
Great job there, Scott Scrafton. Tremendous work from the Blues lock under pressure. Needed to make that play. Otherwise, the Sunwolves, the way they were going, they looked like they were headed for the second try. And great job, Scrafton.
Catch. Bind. Set.
Pulu. West. Villiers. Shaped a kick and it took the run on Villiers. Inside ball. Lafayette. He's tackled 24 metres out. Uchida. There goes long. Matsuhashi, the open side flanker. Loses the ball forward in the tackle. Whoa, these two teams are going to give us a game today.
Thanks, AP. Brilliant by Van Nguyen, takes that ball. I was actually going to say when he looked like he was going to kick it to keep hold of it, and he did. Who was that? Moala, was it?
Let's go, water break. Yeah. Water break. Billy.
Yeah, I think the Sunwolves would have gained a lot of confidence from that last 5 minutes. They can show what they can do with that ball in hand.
Yeah, some key figures now. Matsuhashi with ball in hand. He's looking good. He's converted number 8 to open side. Obviously, Villiers showing his experience there as the players take a very well-earned break for the water. It is hot. The Blues did come up here 2 weeks early, and they played last week against Honda, so they are a little bit used to the heat. Against Honda, they were actually 12-12 at half-time and then came away 52-17. So they are accustomed to the heat, but for both sides, it is going to be very hot today.
Filo Tia and Tana Umanga. They played in the same club rugby competition, played in the same NPC team for Wellington. And they both played in the same super franchise Hurricanes team together. And of course the All Blacks. Matsuhashi has been tremendous in the game so far. Kira Ioane, we know what a powerful presence he is with the football. Akira, not too many chances.
Just think for the Sunwolves, Ken, you know, Tamura as well, coming into his own. He's got a couple of brilliant, taking a couple of brilliant options with ball in hand. And I think the more times he can get his hands on the ball, the better for the Sunwolves. Make great decision making. He doesn't like taking the ball to the line.
Time back on. Crouch. Bind. Set.
Pulu. 8-9 with Luatua and Fukuoka. Villiers. I was hoping for a bit more depth in that kick. And forward, so there's an advantage with the Sunwolves. Matsushima close to the touchline.
we can just go back to that scrum down there in that right-hand corner for the Blues. I thought Pulu made the wrong option there. I thought he had a 3-on-2 overlap, and I thought it was a great opportunity to keep that ball in hand.
Hilu comes back. Rarity. Tight heads. In our game these days with Chida, Tamura. Set play, and now William Tupou at the left side, Fukuoka. Nice bit of deception from the Sunwolves, and now Matsuhashi.
No hands, leave it.
Yeah, cut out ball, Fukuoka. Yatabe. Urawa. Cheetah, they're going to go the right side again. Oh, the ball not taken cleanly. Yeah, they were good, the Sunwolves.
Yeah, they are. And I thought a great strike from that set-piece scrum. I think Tamura once again just going to the line, and just timing that pass beautifully. Just had that little bit of deception in that defence, and just able to get on the outside, I think, of Moala.
Just saw once again one of the problems that Tia has is with so many changes and so many new combinations, the timing sometimes just isn't quite right, because if that pass had gone to hand, it looked like maybe the Sunwolves are in the corner.
Yeah, definitely, and I think the good thing about it is the intent's there. The intent's good. They just got to finish off and be a little bit more patient and hold on to the ball.
Running the knife from the left wing. Thought about an offload. Pulu. West. Duffy's coming forward, and ball goes backwards, and Sunwolves have got it to play off. Chida, short ball for Matsushima, keeps it alive in the tackle. And now Helu, hard to tackle Helu. That's a good carry with Chida. Tamura, a loose ball, intercept, and it's going to be an easy third try for the Blues. Michael Collins.
Yeah, well read by Collins. Yeah, he picked the backdoor option. If he gets it, he's away. If he doesn't, they're in trouble. So really good read from Collins. But once again, Sunwolves look good with ball in hand.
Tamura was hoping to pick up. He was looking for Lafaele. Michael Collins, good read. Got the easy grab, and then he canted in for an easy finish.
Just trying to think how many times this season we've seen the Sunwolves lose a ball and give away a try like that with an intercept. It's because of their high-risk rugby. They have to play a running high-risk brand, and just sometimes it doesn't come off, and it allows the opposition to pick off intercepts like that.
The subject of high-risk rugby, you're looking at one of the great teams, Carlos.
Yeah, most definitely. I think nothing's changed from when I played for the Blues, many years ago till now. It's the way the Blues like to play the game. It doesn't always come off, but it's an exciting style. And the Blues haven't changed for many years.
Blake Gibson, Tamura, back in the national side. Lafaele and Tupou, what a combination they are. And Michael Collins. TJ fire there for Ihai West. Product of Napier Boys High School in Hawke's Bay. Ihai West heading to the Hurricanes in 2018. Three-man line out, Brits target Cheetah. Tamura with an inside ball, two inside runners. Coming out Fukuoka with a left foot step. Pirouettes eventually away from the tackle of Duffy. They go to the right side, little double pump. There a chance now, he lower. Gets away from Moala. Fends away Ihai West. There the pick and go. What a try, what a finish. Did he lose the ball forward? He did.
Yeah, unlucky.
Oh, so close. But what a beautiful set play from the Sunwolves. Tamura with two runners coming on the inside, and they opened up the Blues. And if ever a play deserved a try, it was this one.
Let's go, Blue.
Tamura again, involved in that. I think he does a switch with Raffaele, and then they bring the blindside winger back on the inside. Deserved the try, didn't it?
Yeah, very inventive play from the Sunwolves. Great stuff. Fukuoka did well to make the ball available as well. And some great defence at the Blues, saving the day. Crucial time now with the Sunwolves 21-7 down. 10 minutes to half-time. Would be good if they can get a try now, really, just to get this crowd going.
Gee, these two centres are good. Tupou and Raffaele. They are genuine threats. Every time they get near the football, those two kids, William Tupou and Timothy Raffaele. Pulu. Fayane forced to carry. Ihai West is deep, plenty of time. It will be a great acquisition for the Hurricanes. Ihai. Look at that beautiful set play.
Just lacked that support from that line break. If they had that support straight from that line break, it could have been in. Just those Sunwolves, those support players got to work harder off the ball.
He got some skill that Tamura made.
Oh, mate, I've been impressed, Ken. You've already mentioned a couple of times, that double pump he's got. Loves taking the ball to the line. He makes good decisions at the line as well. That midfield as well with Tupou, Raffaele. They've got some skill as well. Raffaele played a bit at 10 as well. I think he might be originally a 10. So I think his understanding with Tamura has been outstanding.
Tsuhashi, the open side flanker from Rico Club, Willem Brits. Cheetah. Yamamoto from the Yamaha club. They were very good in the Japan Top League last year, Yamaha. Cheetah. Michael Collins can't take it cleanly. Milani Nanai under pressure. West. Villiers will start 56 metres out. Weighing up his options, goes to the line, Villiers. Tamura just falls over. And then the Blues had all rights to the ball.
First arriving player on his feet.
Just unlucky. Tamura, he was looking to do something with the football.
Yeah, very unlucky. And I think the key here now, the Blues, you know, get great field position. They just got to get their hands back on the ball now. I think they'd like to score next.
Job there from George Moala. Four tests for the All Blacks. In his debut against Manu Samoa in 2015 at Apia Park. William Brits.
Yeah, we're playing on.
They're a man down in the line-out. Sunwolves. Luatua jumping at 6. Faiane on the advantage line. It's a good carry from the second 5'8" to set it up. Parsons inside for Scrafton. Another good run from Scrafton. Now Kali Toyoti, a short ball for Charlie Famuina. Tunga Fasi now carries strong. Good job, Koo. Great job from Juwan Koo, the tight head prop. Struggling a bit.
Well done, yeah, by Koo. You know, under a bit of pressure, the Sunwolves, you know, but it all started, I think, great launch from Faiane there, got them over the game line, gave them that momentum, looked dangerous, and then, yeah, great steal there for the Japanese prop.
Getting treated as Villiers gets the Sunwolves a better field position. Juwan Koo from the Honda Heat. Of course, Honda and the Blues have signed an innovative partnership deal this week, which saw the Blues in Japan. Since last weekend, they played Honda
Red, let's come in, please.
in the warm-up game, and a relationship that will benefit both clubs. Hino Brits is back a long way. Ball to the air. Matt Duffy. Been good today under the high ball. Now on the return. Runs lateral. Now he goes forward. Duffy with a nice inside ball. Good charging run. The Blues 24 metres out, the ball's loose on the ground. Matsushima just bangs it off his left foot. Rolls into touch and they live to fight. Another day the Sunwolves with the Blues looking very likely on attack.
Yeah, don't they? And it's surprising me why they still keep going to the air on Duffy's side. Like you said, Ken, he's done well all game. And I think it's just not working for them.
As we said earlier, if you are going to kick, you're going to have to make sure your chase is right, and you're going to have to make sure your first-time tackles. And Sunwolves were guilty there of missing about 3 tackles on Duffy to allow the Blues some good attacking field position. But at the end of the day, Matsushima's soccer skills just saved the day.
Powerful Suntory club. Matsushima had a bit of time at the Rebels. Now played 25 tests for the Japan national side. Tanu Mangi, look, as he's been more and more time coaching, he looks more grumpier, eh?
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
10. Wait till the line-out's over, don't press in.
I think we all get to that stage, Ken.
Yeah, that's right. On the subject of coaching, Carlos, you're up here with Senex.
Yeah, really enjoying it, Ken. You know, it has its challenges, but in terms of, you know, the lifestyle up there in Munakata where I'm based, yeah, no, I really enjoy it. I've got a great bunch of guys there. We're keen to learn and keen to play the game.
Ball to the back. It was won by Charlie Famuina. He wasn't expecting it now. The midfield ball, no pressure for Matsushima on the return. Shida. And just looking for some go forward. And Shida back to the right side. Villiers. A little Grubber along the line, High West traps it with his foot. Fukuoka. Short long. Augustine Pulu does well. It's away from two defenders. The ball's gone full.
Yeah, I just think in the last 5 minutes, I think the Sunwolves, I think they just said it, they're aimless kicking. And the Blues, they thrive on that, sorry, and, it puts that Sunwolves defence in that unstructured position. And I think the key, if they can hold on to those balls, those kicks and apply a bit of pressure through there, I think they can put a lot of, pressure on the Sunwolves defence. As you see here, we've got 10 and 15 behind the boot. It'll be interesting to see here. I think maybe an option of 8, 9 right, either with 10 and 15 or with just 15 could be a good option.
Inside ball, and then a long ball for Villiers on the advantage line. Now the grabber, that ball was from Matsushima, but he was too far. Probably not anticipating the kick. There's the acknowledgement from Villiers. That was the play, but you've got to tell someone.
Exactly. Not a bad move. They created a bit of space there. I think if that ball had just stayed in, it could have been a different result for the Sunwolves.
Some nice set plays, the Sunwolves. Haven't they? Some of their deception works very classy.
And I think with Tamura in that first 5 position, it allows them to be able to do those.
Scraft in at the back of a short line out. Pulu goes wide for Akiri Ioane. High West. From a quick throw for Fukuoka. It's away from the first defender, but he slips over in front of Blake Gibson. Uchida coming hard onto the ball. It's Villiers, only a good tackle. Stopped him Tamura with a little double pump. Matsushima on the outside. Matsushima keeps the ball alive. And now Uchida, what a try, Sunwolves. What a play.
Try, Matsushima just taking it outside, breaking in that momentum that they needed. Finished off 1 and 9. I think they give them any chance. I think they needed that Ken before the break.
Look at that
1 minute to go.
A lot of skill in this. Beautifully done by the Sunwolves. Uchida's name will be in the newspaper tomorrow morning, but that is all Matsushima.
Great offload off the ground. Sorry, Ken.
And some good work there from Tokunaga in support. He's one of the 7 players who's at the Olympics for Japan in Rio, the team that beat New Zealand. So showing his fitness and awareness there. And obviously Filo Tia absolutely delighted with that.
I think they'll be very delighted with the way they've played. The Sunwolves going into that half-time break. They'll be going in very confident.
This is the Blues team with 6 All Blacks in it. A couple more to come from the bench as well, including one of the greats. There's Tamura. The referee Signals half-time. We've had a very entertaining 40 minutes. And William Tupou is downstairs with Rich Freeman.
William, not the greatest of starts, but you've slowly played yourself into the game, especially when you keep ball in hand.
Yeah, that's right. That's part of our game plan, so we're trying to hold on to the ball, execute our role. We know they're a lot bigger, so that's why we're trying to hold the ball, spread the ball wide, and hopefully get some space out wide.
And it's 42 degrees before the game's kicked off. I mean, how hard are the conditions out there today?
Well, you know, everyone knows we play sports, so that's a part. It's not an excuse. So both teams are struggling at the moment. It just depends what team, execute their roles.
Good luck in the second half, mate.
So, cheers.
Well, they're giving us an entertaining and at times spectacular opening half. And it's the Blues who go into the half-time break. 21 points to 14 over the Sunwolves.
GPS 衛星電波時計アテス7時。私は新しいお金を持っている。チェックアップいい？海外でのタッチ一つで口座とつながる新しい SMBC デビット毎日が進んでいる三井住友銀行。スーパーグループさん、日本中から SOS が。
私一人が今すぐ同時に全ての現場に行くにはどうすればいいと思う？
さあ、
どうしようもない。
分身とかできないんですか？
分身？
試しにこうやって2位って叫んでみてください。
何人になっている？
1人です。
一方、セコムなら駆けつける力が違う。日本のホームセキュリティ、セコムをしてますか？
広げすぎない。
はい。
サンウルブズの元気のもと、うなぎかば焼き抽選会を始めてまいります。皆さん、入場時にお配りしました抽選カードここでご用意ください。よろしいですか？入場時にお配りしました抽選カードをご用意ください。出してください。これから選手が1枚ずつ引いていきます。その下2桁の数字が一致した方には鹿児島県霧島の湧き水で育ったうなぎをプレゼント。サンウルブズが遠征にも持参する元気の元となるうなぎのかば焼きですよ。さあ、それでは早速始めてまいりましょうか。まずは後藤輝也選手からです。1枚引いてください。お願いします。060です。おめでとうございます。次はラードニ・ウォーレン・ボサヤコ選手、1枚お願いします。
Next is Rodney Warren Bosayako. Please pick a number from the box.
おめでとうございます。続きましてはエドワード・カーク選手です。お願いします。
Next one is Edward Kirk. Please pick a number from the box.
さあ、何番でしょう。聞いてください。
Welcome back to Chichibunomiya Stadium here in Tokyo. We've had a thrilling game so far. 5 tries scored in the first half. And the Blues at one stage led 14 points to 0. Saw a turnaround of 21 points to 14, and the stats point have been a pretty even opening 40.
Yeah, it has. Tackle success, 85 to 81. Metres made. Sunwolves obviously playing with a bit more ball in hand, giving them 352 metres. If I think they can, apply that same pressure in the second half, that might favour their chances of getting this result today. On the other hand, I think the Blues need to come out and play a little bit more rugby in the second half, and maybe put that kicking game in the back pocket, early on.
Blues, well, at 14 points to 0, Tanumaga would have been pretty comfortable, I would have thought. And it's Atsushi Tanabe in the middle of your screen, who's headed to Southland in the Mitre 10 Cup in New Zealand. And we've seen some very good tries with the build-up. Charlie Famuina was very prominent in the opening 10 minutes, and they just sent big man after big man in to the Sunwolves defence, and in the end, James Parsons, the captain, with the first try.
Yeah, done well there, just a bit of patience, got the reward. Blues come out early, scored a couple of early tries. Here's the second one. A great carry there.
Their ability to keep the ball alive and the tackle was a real feature.
That's the strength of the Blues. They love to do that. Yeah, bit of luck on their way, Ken. I think that was it Tupou or he gets his hands on the ball there. Could be a different story down the other end.
Yeah, they led 14-0 at this point, and then a great line from Lafayette outside in, and he was too good for the defence. That was a good try.
He just showed his strength as well, Ken. Powerful, nice and low, good body position. I actually think he took on a couple of forwards there.
And then Michael Collins with a good read and attack, with the Sunwolves really looking likely at this point.
Once again, great carry there. Unlucky, looking for that backdoor option. Made a good decision there to come out of the line, go for the intercept. Paid off.
And then we had a really spectacular try to end the first half with the Sunwolves at their best.
Yeah, great footwork here. Just gets on the outside, great momentum there and that great offload.
Cheetah, the halfback. So at half-time, it's the Blues by 7 over the Sunwolves.
スーパーラグビー2017ラウンド17ヒトコミュニケーションズサンウルブズ対ブルーズ戦にご来場いただきまして誠にありがとうございます。本日気温が大変に高くなってきております。熱中症予防のためにこまめな水分補給をどうぞ心がけてください。オフィシャルサプライヤーであるカンタベリー・オブ・ニュージーランド・ジャパンによるアパレルグッズの販売を正面広場メインスタンドコンコース3ゲート付近バックスタンドコンコース12ゲート付近の各販売ブースにて行っております。どうぞこちらお早めにお買い求めください。またオフィシャルサプライヤーであるペイジン・アソシアリテイル社によるサンウルブズオフィシャルスーツの注文販売ブースを正面広場内に設置しております。選手も着用しているスーツになります。ぜひブースにお立ち寄りください。今シーズン応援してくださったファンクラブ会員の皆様に感謝の気持ちを込めて試合終了後に選手参加のウルフ感謝祭を開催いたします。選手の私物が当たる抽選会のほか選手が会員の皆様をお見送りいたします。参加を希望される方は正面広場内のファンクラブブースにて参加券をお配りしております。参加券の配布はハーフタイム終了時点で終了となりますのでどうぞお早めにお立ち寄りください。 試合終了後、ファンクラブ会員向けウルフ感謝祭の前に北スタンドにてサンウルブズ選手と一緒に集合写真を撮影いたします。こちらはどなたでもご参加いただけますので、ぜひご参加ください。メインのスタンドの方は1ゲート前の階段を降りて、バックスタンドの方は一度コンコースに出て北スタンドにご移動ください。なお、撮影終了後はバックスタンド側よりお戻りください。さあ、後半が始まります。またウルフポーズで選手を迎え入れていきましょう。
Konnichiwa, kia ora, welcome back to秩父宮Stadium. And we're just awaiting the start of the second half, and Rich Freeman is downstairs with the coach of the Sunwolves, Philo Tiatia.
Yeah, Philo, the first half seemed to sum up the season. Some flashes of absolute brilliance with just a couple of defensive misses.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad, Richard. I think, there was a couple of dubious decisions from the referee. Things I can't control, but they got a couple of tries up. We fought back, and that's the thing. We've just got to be a little bit more clinical around what we do. We can't really control what Tana's group does, and we'll be in there.
We saw what you can do with ball in hand with that last try. Is it more of the same in the second half?
100%, yeah. Last game, great fans here, and we want to sort of repay them and be better than what we can be.
Good luck in the second half.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Why wouldn't you want to continue the way they ended the first half in spectacular fashion? And there he is, Jerome Connell. What a player he is in our game, one of the greatest in the game, and still playing and at the very peak of his prowess. There's Matsushima with a good carry to open up the second half for the Sunwolves. Cheetah now for Lafayette.
Matsushima doesn't do bad for a little fella, does he? Doesn't mind that physical contact in terms of the carry.
Just one question about Matsushima is what position is his best position, because he's played full-back, he's played wing, and he had a cracker of a game in the second test against Ireland outside centre. Very talented player, especially in broken play with his quick feet.
It's an interesting question, all right, Rich, with versatile players like that. I suppose the most important thing, Carl, is just to get them out on the park.
Oh, definitely, especially players like that. And I think for his club, Suntory, last year he played mainly at fullback. Yeah, but I think he's probably most dangerous either on the wing or at fullback. Probably doesn't carry the weight for a centre, for an outside centre at the moment.
Overland and Brits. Tamura with a short ball for Helu.
Off the foot.
No, that's okay.
I just think the Blues falling off a couple of early tackles there.
Rafael with a ball along the ground for Michael Collins. Gives him a difficult angle to work with.
Come back, Blue.
Is able to scramble the kick away though.
I think that's a great kick. You should get out of that zone there.
Matsushima. And now Brits. Matsushima is keen to get on with it, straight at Jerome Kaino. Cheetah. Helu. Great job, Kelly Tuioti defensively. And another good tackle, the ball's loose.
Tackle only. No one sideline. Tackle only.
Here's a good tackle. Very good contact in there. That's the way you drop an opponent. Stick your shoulder in his ribs. Force the ball loose. Now they get an attacking scrum, the Sunwolves.
Yeah, great opportunity here for the Sunwolves now. Now what will they do here? Will they be nice and direct, or will they try and take them on the outside? I'd like to see the Sunwolves go wide here.
Cheetah. Flat ball into midfield, coming hard onto it.
Ooh, is he onside?
And the ball stolen by Faiane. Higher West drops back into the pocket.
Connect. Nice, Sonny.
Shoot. A bit of height on the ball. Pulu loses the ball full. And play the line out. Great job, Faiane. It's real awareness in the tackle ball area.
Yeah, I think the Blues just look a bit lost in this early in this second half. Haven't come out firing.
Matsuhashi, open side flanker. He's been terrific today, the 7. Uchida, Tamura. Little kick in behind Michael Collins.
Yeah, it's not a bad option either. A little bit of field position early on. Good opportunity for the Sunwolves to put a little bit of pressure on this set piece now.
Poliasi Manu is out there in jersey 17 as well. 4-man line out for James Parsons. And the target was scrafted, but it's Hello! He's come away with the ball, driving towards the try line. Tackle short of Cheetah. Flat ball now for Koo. Good tackle from Blake Gibson. Holding up a much bigger and heavier opponent. Now they scramble for the ball, the Blues. And they've won the ball. And now the penalty. You can go back to the tackle of Blake Gibson. The open side flanker, what a shot he put on Koo, who looked like he was charging for the line. And out of that initial tackle from Gibson, they win the penalty.
Yeah, great shot, great tackle there. Questionable whether it was onside or not, but anyway, they get the penalty. Blue set piece letting them down there. Sunwolves pounce on it. Able to apply that little bit of pressure, but great defence by the Blues. Here it is here.
Look at the strength of Gibson. Hold up a much heavier opponent. It's a bit of help from Jerome Kainoa. And then they get over the ball. Great work from Pulu. Good scrambling from the Blues. Parsons. Kelly Toyoti with the win. Matsushima, no pressure. Villiers. Narrow angle, high west. Plenty of time. High.
Yes, easy. Nice, easy.
And he does well.
Just going back to that tackle by Gibson on Koo, it's one of the reasons why Super Rugby is so important for Japanese rugby to develop, because Koo's probably spent 4 years at university. He's never come up against an open side flanker with that type of strength and power, and he would normally be expected just to go to the deck. And that's one of the things that he's going to learn from playing in a competition like this.
Haven't seen one of those low driving torpedo spiral kicks for a while, Ken. Hey, for you in there, Ewan down in this right-hand corner.
Hino for Prince Uchida now, Tamura, plenty of bodies in motion, a short runner coming, they used him as a decoy, and a great tackle was made. I think that was Matt Duffy.
A great decision by Duffy there to come out of line, not get telling tackle. I think they were in a bit of danger there down that sideline, Ken. They were able to get that ball away. But great intent again from the Sunwolves. Their willingness to have a crack on the outside, keep that ball in hand. I think the Sunwolves have come out, you know, the team that looks like he wants to play the rugby. Ken, you know, I think key here for the Blues, you know, I think they've got to keep this ball in hand and try and apply a bit of pressure. Otherwise the game's going to get away from them.
Mind. Set.
West, cut out ball, they shifted quickly for Michael Collins. The ball is along the ground for Malani Nanai. No, he's been fabulous today, Matsushima. He got a licence from Coach Tia to turn up anywhere he wants in the park, and he's certainly done that.
Yeah, just don't know if there was the right option from the Blues. You know, I just think by keeping the ball in hand at this stage of the game, just trying to apply that pressure with ball in hand, try and tie the Sunwolves defence out. Now the Sunwolves have known to, you know, leak a lot of tries in the second half through their defence.
Gibson doing some work in the line here. George Moala's been quiet today. We lose short ball for Parsons, directly at the Sunwolves defence. 25 metres out, now they get a bit of width on the play. Faiane, he's been busy. TJ Faiane. Manu, taken by Ilawa. Tua plays ball for West. Players wrapping around. Duffy, with the right arm available, Duffy. West, a little short chip, Malinani tonight. Oh, great evasive skills being shown by Matsushima, and he got the ball away, and a tackle for his captain. Willem Brits take a bow, Matsushima.
Matsushima, how good is that?
He's entertaining us today, the winger.
Under so much pressure, managed to get that ball away. Leaves a bit of pressure.
Michael Collins on the return. Collins. Scrafton plays halfback. Faiane gets the ball, and Fukuoka at the same time.
Like the Blues have come out with that intense, you know, put the ball in behind them early on. I just don't know if that's the right option at the moment.
Couple of changes on the bench as well. Niwai and Mikami coming on. Mikami was a late call up on yesterday for Inagaki at loose head prop, so he'll come on at loose head prop, and Niwai will come on at the hooker for the Sunwolves.
Mikami on your screens played 33 tests. Niwai's played 3. Two internationals for Japan are replaced by 2 more from the bench. Sam Nock. Augustine Pulu's been very good today. Sam Nock is a kid with great promise, with a tremendous future. I'm looking forward to see him go around in this closing 30 minutes. Sam Nock. Terrific player. Parsons for Cowley Toyoti. The ball's loose and tidied up by Manu, but the Sunwolves had their hands on the football. Knock for Jerome Kaino. Hard to hold. Kaino always tackled 10 metres out. Knock goes for West on the right side. A couple of decoys and then a ball over the top. Duffy. Good defence, Sunwolves.
Just a little bit more patient, the Blues. Just got to get through those phases, especially in that 22. The key for them now, once they get in there, they've just got to come away with points.
Open up, please. There's the mark. There's the mark.
Sits down, and Yamanaka, jersey 23, he's a good player too. Yamanaka, there he is. Can play 10, 12, 13 or 15. He's a quality, skillful player, and now Niwai's first handle of the game. Cheetah. Matt Duffy. Michael Collins. And straight at Lafayette. Matsuhashi comes up with a football. Uchida looking for some space. Yamanaka. Matsushima with a little kick along the ground. Sam Knock back in cover. The ball's loose. That's a try. That's a try to the Sunwolves. I don't think he got that ball down. Sam Knock. Yamanaka. Looks like he got the try. Matsushima with a very classy kick under pressure. And that ball, once it was behind the Blues defence.
So I'm checking if Red lost it forward. Okay.
I think it's the biggest
Fuji, are you in
question,
the frame?
There's no doubt that Knock didn't get it down, but
Yes,
really
this is TMO. I can hear you.
didn't
Okay,
knock
would
it
you
on
want to
first.
see try or no try, please? And please watch, our on-field decision is a try. Please watch the grinding for us, please.
Wait a minute.
There's the ball. There it is.
High time.
That's a try for Yamanaka. All day long. The ball went backwards off the hand. Yamanaka on the chase.
This is TMO. You may award try. You may award try.
Yamanaka, straight on, straight away. He wins the applause of the big crowd here at秩父宮Stadium, and the coach, he might not show it, but he's happy with that.
Yeah, and it's two of the standout players that were behind that. It was Matsuhashi who regained the loose ball. Quick ball from Uchida, and then Matsushima on the wing with the perfect kick. Great try for the Sunwolves. Here we are, the loose ball. And Uchida gets it wide. Matsushima then puts foot to ball. And the chase is on, and Yamanaka, first touch of the ball of the game, and a try.
Tamura. 21-19.
Game on now, Ken. You know, I think crucial for the Blues now is when a Ranger comes on. You know, I think he'll add a bit of impact, no doubt. But, you know, Blues must get their hands on the ball now. Keep hold of it and try and apply that pressure. Put that defence of the Sunwolves under pressure.
Good hit. Rene Ranger. Sunwolves claim the ball. Pitch it up. Tamura. 4-9, no pressure, but he knocks the ball on. And another attacking scrum. And the momentum of this game, you can just feel it for the minute, has come back towards the home side. The Sunwolves He had plenty of time to take that, Nanai.
Yeah, Ken, like you say, that momentum, definitely a shift in the Sunwolves' favour. I just think the Blues look a little bit asleep. Ken, they haven't really come out the second half firing, you know. And then they've got to get those experienced troops together, have a bit of a chat.
Crunch. Bind. Set.
Short side player, good defence. Jerome Kano with a big shot lured to it. Offloads, puts a ball on the inside for Carly Toyoti. Now knock for Manu. Whaiane Rene Ranger. It's a ball away for Duffy, close to the touchline. Duffy, the Sunwolves. Again, their defence up to the challenge. The Blues trying to turn the heat up.
Yeah, great defence, Ken, but you know, I think just for the Blues, you can't afford to be running out on the sideline. You know, they've got to bring that ball in, try to keep hold of the ball and get through those phases.
Okay, Fuji, are you in the frame? We just
It's a
want to
high
check
tackle.
for
It's a
possible
high
foul
tackle.
play over there for a high tackle, please, Fuji.
We are now having a DNA decision.
Hang on.
Don't think there's too much in that, Ken, eh?
Unless they rule Jerome's left shoulder, contact with the head. Not intentional, but nonetheless the contact is there.
Fuji, can you hear me?
I'd say,
I can't hear you.
I'd say play on, but it doesn't seem to be the way we do it in the game
Yes,
these days.
this is
No,
DMO.
definitely not.
Yes?
I think Jerome Kano
It's
could
a
be a
high
bit
tackle.
unlucky here.
Okay, just a penalty only
Unfortunately.
against 20 Blue.
No, yellow
Flashback
card.
to last week, the
Yellow
British
card.
Lions against
Yellow
British and
card
Irish
against
Lions
20
against
Blue.
the All Blacks as well, where Kano again
Yes,
got
it is. Yes, it is.
caught for a high tackle.
20.
He's one of the best hitters in the game.
Started low.
Jerome.
Hang on. Started low, then he went up in the head area, so it's a yellow card.
Played every game in 2011 World Cup. Played every game in 2015, a two-time winner. One of the greatest number sixes of all time. There was no intention in that tackle, but nonetheless the contact. First contact was with the head, so the officials have to rule on it. In my day, and I'm older than you, Carlos, that's play on. These days you
Even
sit
in my
down.
day, Ken, it was play on.
These days you sit down for 10 minutes and contemplate the meaning of life.
Just a quick mention as we wait for this line out as well, the realignment of the Sunwolves back. Tupou has moved to the right wing, Yamanaka is slotted in the outside centre, and Matsushima's back at fullback now.
6, Japan. 6. Wait. 6 and 9 and 10.
Matsushima, he's actually been playing fullback wing centre the whole game, isn't he? He's got a bit of 5'8".
Get the centre now, yeah.
Run them on.
And now he's at fullback. But what a game he's having and what a player he is, Matsushima. He's one of our game's real entertainers. Anytime he gets anywhere near the football, the crowd
Are the subs coming?
applaud. Tokunaga and Shigino wait to enter the fray. Iloa.
All right, time back on.
So Niwai from Cannon Eagles for Brits. Gee, the captain's been good today, Brits. Now they set for a line-out drive. 8 Sunwolves forwards against 7 Blues forwards. They pick up 5 metres, 10 metres, 12 metres, 14 metres, a metre out. Can they get the ball down? It's a penalty try. They're going to be rewarded, the Sunwolves. And for the first time in the game, they hit the lead. The try was inevitable in the end. The referee ruling that the ball was taken down deliberately. And they high-five themselves, the forwards of why wouldn't you? spectacular play from the Sunwolves.
Most definitely there. You know, I'd back the Blues to be able to stop that more from the Sunwolves, but no, credit to the Sunwolves. They kept them nice and tight. I think they ended up with 13 in that more at one stage, Ken.
There's no conversion.
Let's go. Let's go.
There's no conversion for a penalty try. It's automatic. 7 points. Utamura next. Look at that. Well, they weren't going to stop that legitimately, so you've got to do something, I suppose.
Looks like Tamura's coming off here with an injury. Big loss to the Sunwolves. I think he's had an outstanding game.
There's a trio of changes. Actually, Shigeno's coming on at half-back. Ogura's coming on at fly-half, and looks like Tokunaga's coming on for Lawa as well at blindside flanker.
West. Chipo. Very good carry. Shigino. Michael Collins under pressure. Can't get a clean grab on it. Quickly, they hit the edge. The Sunwolves. TJ Fahane with a very important tackle.
Well done, Rene Ranger. He loves that. He's good at it. Straight over the ball. Nice and strong. Gets the Blues the penalty. You have to say this is a big moment for the Blues now. Need to get their hands on the ball. Need to get themselves back in the game.
The Rangers, one of the players capable of doing exactly that. And that's what it's going to come down to. A couple of players have got to try and make a play.
That's the thinking. They've got those players. You know, we just got to get them involved in the game more. And by keeping the ball in hand, that'll allow the Blues to do that.
Parsons. Knock goes a bit wider for Ranger. Good read in defence. Yamanaka.
Off the head.
Lutua.
I must say I've been impressed with some of the Sunwolves defence today, Ken. They've made some good decisions, especially when they're shooting guys out of line to put that pressure on that ball carrier here. Once again there, great pressure.
Brits with a tremendous piece of work in defence. And now Shigeno with an attacking kick. Fukuoka charging down the left wing, one-on-one with Duffy. Crosses it back, the ball is loose, got its hands on the ball, but loses it forward. The initial forward knock forward came from the Blues. The Sunwolves will get another attacking scrum. 5 metres out.
And once again, that pressure on defence. Great decision to come out of line. Makes a tackle there. Brits over the ball. Great work from Brits. He's had an outstanding game as well.
Brilliant play. Matsuhashi, the open side flanker. Willem Brits. Brilliant work in the contact.
Clever little pick as well by Shigeno. He probably knows a few of these players. He spent a year playing down in Auckland in the ITM Cup, and he saw the space was there. And then this man in picture, Fukuoka, using his pace to put the pressure on the defence in an ideal attacking position now. There's the kick from Shigeno into the space. And Fukuoka showing his world-class speed there.
He hangs on to that ball as a try. Ooh. Fukuoka plays for Panasonic, the number 11 for the Sunwolves, of course coached by Robbie Deans. And you were saying, Rich Freeman, they just announced, is it today, the signing of Digby Ioane?
Yep, he's heading up there to join the likes of Sam Wykes, David Pocock, Barrick Barnes. So Robbie Dean's putting together a very useful squad for next season's top league, which starts in just 5 weeks' time.
Well, what a game they've served up for us today, the last game of the regular season for both these two teams.
Yeah, surprising stat that Ken, I just saw that. 52% to 48 in terms of possession for the Blues. I thought that would definitely be in favour of the Sunwolves, especially after this first 20 minutes in the second half.
Oh, they're putting the pressure on the Blues scrum. The Sunwolves out between the line, the ball's offloaded.
Oh, he had to get that early, Ken. I think he made a poor decision there. I think he had given that straight away to the winger. He was in the corner. Nine's out of the game. Look at this, give that ball now. Try time.
Let's go, scrum, guys. Scrum, forward pass. Oh, what do you want? Oh, sorry, Lana. Okay, let's go, Lana.
Can you take a line out from the forward pass?
10, back.
Not the first time we've seen interesting decisions. Parsons, ball's loose, Brits, straight away into Hillu, going to be tackled 5 metres out. Shigeno, flat ball for Makami. Watabe drives, 2 metres out. Shigeno, Niwa. The Sunwolves building pressure. Shots on play. Tremendous work from Shigeno. The replacement halfback.
There comes a poor set piece from the Blues. 5 metres out. They've got to get their ball. Get rid of it. Get a bit of territory. Get it out. Leave a bit of pressure. But Sunwolves put pressure on their set piece. Able to get the turnover. Create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of patience, and they're rewarded with a try there in the right-hand corner. Well done, Sunwolves.
And the other thing I think is coming into play now is the Sunwolves are getting much quicker ball. Earlier on, the Blues were just slowing it down, but now with that really quick ball that the Sunwolves are getting, is creating opportunities, and then Shigeno a little show and dive over to the try.
Let's go, let's go.
I think the Sunwolves just look the team with the more energy at the moment, guys.
The coach. You don't see that very often. Tia.
Certainly a bit of energy in that coaching box right now.
Huda from NTT Communications. Stephen Perofeta.
Coming the Blues experience have got to stand up. You know, look at the likes of Murtua, Kano, West. You know, they've got to take responsibility here now. Got to get this team back in the game.
Sione Mafaleo is on in jersey 18. Ball goes behind Brits, who knocks it forward.
Option. Captain option. What do you want? Option. What do you want? Line up. You want a line up?
5-man line out. Sebelahame, Faiva, and jersey 16. He's on for the Blues. Kelly, Tuioti, knock, West, inside ball for Blake Gibson. Knock, West, quickly out to the right side. With a Feta tackled by Fukuoka. Manu. Knock, West, Rene Ranger. Loose ball. Gibson. Knock. Hard onto the ball. Goodhue. Good carry from Goodhue. West.
Great option from West there. We've got the out-turn defence coming on the outside. Space there on the edges for that little kick.
West showed the ball on the inside. West goes to the line. Ranger loses the ball forward. Matsushima Sunwolves with an advantage. Kaino comes back. Minutes. Tour with the win for Hane has tried hard. The second 5 today. Knock. West. Cut out ball. Feta to the line. Late ball for Michael Collins. He falls over in front of the defence. Knock. Mafaleo. Oh, he wasn't expecting the ball. It's loose. Shigeno with an inside ball, and it's going to be Timothy Raphael. In front of their adoring fans, they're on their feet at秩父宮Stadium. This most unlikely of scorelines, and they are thrilling the crowd, the Sunwolves.
Definitely, we could be looking at an upset here. But once again, I've got to give credit to that Sunwolves defence. Yeah, it's probably let them down all season. But today, for whatever reason, they've stood up. They've created good line speed. They've made their one-on-one tackles. And it's created a bit of pressure on that Blues attack.
And the other thing I think that's worth mentioning is the impact off the bench. Players like Shigeno have come on, Yamanaka, and they've really made an impact. I mean, that wasn't an easy pass to do there for Shigeno over his shoulder in the tackle. He did very well, and Lafayette over for his second try.
Now we're going to see how the Blues respond to this.
So 36-21. Less than 10. And there's a 3-score challenge for the Blues, who need to get their hands on the football and some field position. Peter Feta and Michael Collins with a little 1-2 play. West. Loses the ball forward. Yamanaka, they took the advantage. Feta.
Thought that Sunwolves were a bit unlucky there. I thought he was, by all rights, had his rights to go through on that ball there. Big moment for the Blues now. Must get set piece, create a bit of pressure. Got to score.
for the Blues. 5 men line out. Oh, and a bad organisation, communication, whatever you want to call it. You know, Michael Collins, Feta, Duffy, Ranger, one-on-one with Fukuoka. The ball's gone forward. Shigeno. Let's play on. The ball is off a Blues player. Secured by the Sunwolves. Shigeno.
So I just think the Sunwolves are showing more urgency at the moment.
Ogura finds the ground.
Just looks like they want it more.
Yamaji. Shigeno. Plenty of ball. Yamanaka, first receiver. Matsushima away from two tackles, presents the ball. Howard straight Ogura. One-on-one. What's he got? A right foot step. Coming across Sam Knock.
Release Blue! Release Blue!
Quick ball, going to get to the edge.
Another try beckons. They need to get that ball out.
He's just out here, Tupou on the wing here. Ample space, got to get it to him. Wrong option.
Close.
Still on.
Couple metres out. Hard and straight. Good defence from the Blues. They find a way to hang on. But what about the Sunwolves today? How good have they been?
Been very good. Very good. Wrong option there to carry. There's space there on that right edge. They just had got that ball there. It was definite try time.
Yeah, you called it there, Carlos, the wrong option. But just remember, a minute ago they were on their own line, defending a line out. Brits came up with a superb steal. Yatabe then made a great steal and just didn't quite finish it off here. Maybe a little bit of blinkered approach from the forwards as they saw the try line, but some great play from the Sunwolves.
Probably if there was any time they missed Tamura, it was that play there.
Most definitely. They needed a decision maker in there to make the right call. Yeah, and just go back to that set piece, like you mentioned. Big moment for the Blues. They had to get that ball. I think Brits ended up having a free jump. You know, that's a coach killer. You know.
Whether it was a bad throw or a bad jump or bad communication, whatever it was bad.
And just one change to the Sunwolves. Looks like Odo is on for his Super Rugby debut. On for Hello, who's had an outstanding game for the Sunwolves.
Crouch. Bind. Sit.
5.5. And they're 15 behind the Blues. Faiane, first receiver. Runs lateral. Taken to the ground. Makes good meters, and then they lose their way again. The Sunwolves, Perifetta. Caught by Yamanaka. 1 metre out. Jerome, Kano. Knock. Touchdown! Yes! That's another try! That's a hat trick for Lafayette! Yes!
Great from the Sunwolves, poor from the Blues. They just had the ability to get themselves out of trouble out of their back 50. Has caused the Sunwolves to be able to get 5 points, maybe 7.
Tell them to hurry up.
I think they've just looked a bit lost in this previous 15 minutes, Ken. I think they just had no respect for the ball, easy turnovers.
Lafayette charged it down.
Simple.
Well, They've been on the back end of an 80-point and a 90-point hiding. Just a week ago, the Sunwolves have had enormous travel, enormous pressure. And you would have thought, if you just come from Mars yesterday, never seen a game of rugby before in your life, that the Blues would be far too good for the Sunwolves, but somebody forgot to tell the Sunwolves the script. They've come out with passion, with desire, and they certainly with opportunities like that. And they've made every post a winner, and they are going to sign off their 2017 regular season in spectacular fashion, the Sunwolves.
And it just shows what can happen. Imagine if these players do get a little bit of a rest in the future, how good this team can be, and just listen to the crowd. That's what Super Rugby wants, crowds like this. Brilliant support for the Sunwolves here today.
Higher West, short, bounces into touch. The Sunwolves will get the throw at the line out. Make no mistake, 7 tries to 3. They have kept their much fancied opponent, the Blues, scoreless in the second half and collected 5 tries themselves. What has been a dominant and one-sided second half performance. Easily the best performance from the Sunwolves in 2 years. Michael Collins doesn't get a clean grab at the ball. Sunwolves with another possession. Shigeno straight away into midfield. They've got numbers on the edge. The Sunwolves, here they come. Yamanaka going to be tackled 32 metres out. Flat and hard onto the ball. Shigeno.
This looks so good there, the Sunwolves.
Time off, please, time off.
I tell you what, the heat definitely hasn't affected them today.
Yep.
Well, it's affected the Blues. But it's footy. Carlos, as you know, mate, no excuses.
No excuses.
The same for both sides. The Sunwolves have just been too good, too determined. And nothing to lose. Well, exactly. The Blues had nothing to lose either.
No, exactly.
They just didn't bring it.
They didn't bring it. And that's credit to the Sunwolves. They just haven't allowed them to bring it. They put pressure on them in defence. The best defensive effort from the Sunwolves all season. It's a shame they had to leave it to their last game.
And just seeing Hino's coming on, Levi looks in quite a bit of discomfort. The stretcher's on, and they're going to be taking
this is where the Blues have probably taken a bit of criticism over the years, is when they get into tough situations. You know, they've just lacked those drivers to get them back into a game. You know, those drivers to make good, smart decisions. And we've seen it here again today. Just need that experience and those drivers to stand up, take control. And they just haven't done that.
You know, this was a Blues team that came into this game today. They were 8th overall in the competition. But because of the way the playoffs is set, they went far away from being contenders. The Sunwolves, horrendous treble. You come up with all the excuses you want. But they turned up today in their last game of the regular season to make a statement, and they've done that. Their play has been at times brilliant, spectacular, high risk for high reward. And they have given us one of the games of the year. Unfortunate for the Blues, but that's footy. But it's been all about the Sunwolves today. Ranger at first receiver, second man play for West. Still trying to be creative. And Matsushima, who else would come up with the shot of the day in defence? And again, they keep the ball alive. And Makame looking to offload the ball. They want more. The Sunwolves are greedy, they want more. Attacking kick along the ground, yes! Spectacular talk of Nanga.
And once again, Ken, it comes from that defence. Great decision. Comes out of line. makes a crucial hit. Turnover. Try time.
And you were saying Carlos Matsushima's not that big a player. What a hit by him in midfield. Brilliant hit. And then the eyes up from all the players just to keep it going. A kick ahead from Ogura here. Once again, it's Fukuoka with his pace. And Tokunaga, an Olympic Sevens player. Great play to go over.
Not big in stature, but he's got a big heart.
Absolutely right.
Brilliant kick. Good concentration under pressure. Too big, too strong, and in the end, too good for the defence. And the coach and the assistant coaches, they're pumped. You know, we have witnessed today one of the games of the year. All along, people have been saying, what is the future of the Sunwolves? Just time. The big thing they need in the game. The more games they can get of this kind of quality and this kind of pressure will augur well for the future as the referee blows full time. A standing ovation from the crowd. Delight amongst the Sunwolves. What a terrific game. They were down 21-14 at half time and they have turned it on in the second half to win 48-21.
この後、準備が整い次第インタビューとなります。そしてインタビュー終了後にシーズン終了セレモニーを実施いたします。皆様、今しばらくお待ちください。今シーズン応援してくださったファンクラブ会員の皆様に感謝の気持ちを込めて、セレモニー終了後に選手参加のウルフ感謝祭を開催いたします。選手の私物が当たる抽選会のほか、選手が会員の皆様をお見送りいたします。参加を希望される方は立ち見自由席にお集まりください。なお、ウルフ感謝祭の前に北スタンドにてサンウルブズ選手と一緒に集合写真を撮影いたします。こちらはどなたでもご参加いただけますので、ぜひ参加してみてください。メインの方は1ゲート前の階段を降りて、バックスタンドの方は一度コンコースに出て北スタンドにご移動ください。なお、撮影終了後はバックスタンド側よりお戻りください。ファンクラブ会員様限定でプロカメラマンが撮影した選手のプレー写真3枚1セットを本日会場限定で販売いたします。先ほど見たばかりの選手の活躍、真剣なプレーの姿など貴重なショットをポストカードサイズの写真としてご購入いただけます。この後セレモニー終了後にバックスタンド17ゲート付近にて販売いたします。ぜひ本日の観戦の記念にお買い求めください。
Boots and all, bro.
Welcome back to秩父宮Stadium. What has been a spectacular day in the short history of the Sunwolves with a wonderful performance. And the losing captain, James Parsons, is with Rich Freeman.
James, a tough end to a long season and a tough way to say goodbye to some stalwarts of the Blues.
Yeah, look, it's hugely disappointing. You know, at the end of the day, we just didn't have the right attitude. And to be honest, you've got to give credit to the Sunwolves. So I'm not going to downplay it. They wanted it more, and they just played better rugby in that second 40, and probably just rested on our laurels after a good start.
Obviously, the result aside, you've been up here 2 weeks, second Super Rugby side from New Zealand in Japan. How have you enjoyed the experience?
Oh, look, the people are great, the experience is great, and we're happy to come back. But obviously, consistency is a big issue for us on the field, and we've got to rectify it. And our players can only look at themselves in the mirror and ask if they prepared the best way possible to get a result. And the scoreboard says we didn't.
Well, safe journey back to New Zealand.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Now Willem Brits, the winning captain, outstanding games with Rich Freeman.
Willie, they say save the best till last. The Sunwolves certainly did that today.
もうサンウルブズを最後もう守ったと思うんですが、いかがでしたでしょうか。
I just want to say, 皆さんこんにちは。このシーズンは素晴らしいサポートありがとうございます。
Obviously, you come back from the tough 2-week tour in South Africa, the mental toughness to turn around behind at half-time and then come back and score 5 tries in the second half. Unbelievable.
タフなツアー、特にメンタル面でタフな2週間の南アフリカツアーだったとは思うんですが、もうハーフタイムの後5トライを決めることができました。いかがだったでしょうか。
I think that's the one thing we wanted to do, our boys, this week, is just restore pride back in the jersey and show the Sunwolves supporters how much they mean to us and what it means to be a Sunwolves player. And I think all the credit goes to the boys. They did an amazing job today, so really well done to the Sunwolves boys.
今週はサンウルブズのジャージを着るプライドを取り返すという戦いをしてきました。もうサンウルブズ一人一人がもう戦い切った結果を今日出すことができたと思います。もう一人一人にも褒めたたえたいと思います。
And defensively as well, to keep the Blues tryless in the second half, some great hits in midfield.
もうディフェンスの点でも後半特に改善が見られたのではないでしょうか。
Yeah, I think that was the one focus point for us this week. We wanted to put the Blues under pressure. They've got an amazing attacking side, so we knew if we want to win this game, we have to put a lot of pressure on them. And really, our boys just stepped up physically and just performed amazingly tonight.
そうですね、ディフェンスというのをフォーカスポイントに今週1週間準備をしてきました。というのはブルースはもう素晴らしいアタックをしてくるのはもう分かっていたので、我々はしっかり止める必要がありました。一人一人選手がタフに戦うことができてよかったと思います。
Just a final message for these great fans here at秩父宮.
最後に秩父宮のこの素晴らしいファンに一言お願いします。
Yeah, we just want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Every week in, week out, you guys been amazing, and we can't say thank you enough. And hope to see you next year in more numbers.
もう心の底からも皆さんファンの一人一人の方に感謝の言葉を申し上げたいと思います。本当に毎週サポートをしてくださったことに感謝しています。もう来年はもっと多くのファンの皆様にお会いできることを楽しみにしています。
Congratulations, mate.
Thanks, bud. Yeah, just one more thing. I just want to say thanks for my father. I dedicate this season to him, and he's been a legend in my life. And thank you very much.
あと最後にこの勝利を私の父に捧げたいと思います。もうこのシーズンずっとサポートをしてくれました。ありがとうございました。
A very touching post-match response from Willem Brits, reminding us all about the importance of family in the game and a real family atmosphere there is here. And those stats tell us a story as well, Carlos.
Yeah, definitely. Well done to the Sunwolves, and I just want to go back to James Parsons' speech, and he hit it on the head. He just, mentioned the word attitude, and I just thought the Blues lacked attitude today, is where the Sunwolves had ample attitude, and that was the difference in terms of the result. Also the Sunwolves' defence, they just applied so much pressure, which didn't allow the Blues to get into their game. So credit to them. You look at the stats, look at their running metres, the Sunwolves, 635 to 448 to 84. That just goes to show they were keen to come here and keep hold of the ball and apply a bit of pressure with ball in hand, and they did that.
They hustled, and Matsushima, one of many outstanding players today. And when they got these kind of opportunities in the second half, they were able to be spectacular. And there was a kick beautifully timed, and the cruel bounce of the ball meant that Yamanaka been on the field less than a minute. Got the first try in the second half. Bearing in mind they trailed 21-14 at half time. But from that point on, Carlos, there was no turning back.
No, it was pretty much one-way traffic, Ken, and, you know, full credit to them. They stuck in there and they kept applying pressure. You know, surprisingly here, you thought the Blues would be able to hold this up, but, you know, as that comment that passes made, they just lacked a little bit of attitude, you know.
They got split, and in the end, a penalty try was awarded against them for deliberately collapsing the maul. And then that's where they led for the first time in the game, 26 points to 21. But that was just the beginning as they sent their big men time and time into the game. And Shigeno, a replacement halfback, was able to get a very, very good try as well. He aimed left and went right, outsmarted the defence. And then Lafayette Elliott, one of the outstanding players in the game, got the first of his 2 second-half tries to complete his hat-trick. He was very good today for the Sunwolves.
Yeah, he was. There's a number of good players out there today for the Sunwolves, you know, and it's hard just to mention one guy, but yeah, there's probably at least a half a dozen out there that put their hand up today, and definitely he was one of them.
Delight in the coaching box.
And I feel I'll be a happy man today. Obviously stealing that one off a good mate of his in Tana. Yeah, they probably would have had a little bit of banter before the game.
And Lafayette with the charge down. And then Ogura was another player who would make an immediate impact from the bench as well in the closing 15 minutes. Again, all with a little double pump and a beautifully timed kick down the left side. Good control. And then a good finish from Tokunaga.
Oh, good on them though. It's what an awesome way to finish, you know, in terms you look at their season, the preparation they've had, the amount of travel they do, and to come here in front of a home crowd and finish like they did, is just spectacular, and a good way to end the season for, I think, their supporters. You know, their supporters have shown a whole lot of faith in them this year, and they've turned out in numbers today to see a Sunwolves side that you know, played a good game.
Okay, 12,500 here today. We're just getting through the final post-match ceremonial activities here, but what a game it's been. 21-14, they trailed at half-time. They scored 8 tries in all, and in the end they were far too good for the Blues. 48-21, the Sunwolves over the Blues.
コミュニケーションズサンウルブズサム・ワイクス選手のスーパーラグビー100試合出場セレモニーを行います。サム・ワイクス選手はラウンド15のライオンズ戦にてスーパーラグビー100試合出場を達成しております。その100試合出場記念し、一般社団法人ジャパン SR CEO 渡瀬裕二よりスーパーラグビー100試合出場記念のキャップと記念ジャージーが贈られます。 おめでとうございます。それではサム・ワイクス選手よりコメントをいただきます。We are now having a short speech from Sam Wikes.
皆さんこんにちは。ごめんね、日本語少しだけ。I don't want this occasion to take away from the boys today. They were outstanding.
まず今日素晴らしいプレーをしてくれた一人一人の選手たちを称えたいと思います。
Very honoured and very grateful to be a part of this team, to receive 100 caps with them.
もうこのチームに入れたこと、このチームの一部として戦えたことを大変誇りに思います。
And what a way to finish it off. And to all supporters.
またこのシーズンこの素晴らしいサポーターの方々なしでは戦い切ることができませんでした。
Some of the most loyal fans I've ever come across. You're unbelievable.
もう本当に皆さんのサポートを心から感謝しております。
ありがとうございました。
サム・ワイクス選手、100試合出場おめでとうございます。皆様改めて盛大な拍手をお送りください。Please give a big round of applause to Sam Wikes. Congratulations. 続きましてシーズン終了セレモニーを行います。まずはじめにフィロ・ティアティアヘッドコーチより挨拶させていただきます。
皆様こんにちは。今シーズン、no, that's all I've got. Ladies and gentlemen, the Blues, I just want to thank everyone coming today.
本日お越しくださった皆様、またブルーズの選手の一人一人に感謝の言葉を申し上げたいと思います。
Whitey, congratulations on the great 100 Super Caps, mate. Well deserved.
ワイクス心から100キャップおめでとうとワイクスに伝えたいです。
First and foremost, I just want to thank my hard-working staff, but also my hard-working players behind me.
まずはじめにスタッフ一人一人ハードワークをしてくれた一人一人、また選手一人一人を称えたいと思います。
A good friend of mine and Tana Uminga, the head coach for the Blues. I'll catch up with you after this. Thank you for the game. It was a great contest and we were just lucky to get on top today.
またブルーズの選手関係者の皆様にも心からお礼の言葉を申したいと思います。またこの後ブルーズのコーチとも話をしていい戦いだったなとお互いを褒めたたえ合いと思います。
I just wanted the last thing I want to say, the players, we want to say thank you to the best fans in the world. You always come and support us, and we're going to clap for you now. Thank you.
また選手一人一人、またも世界で最も素晴らしいファンの一人一人の皆様に心から感謝の言葉を申し上げたいと思います。ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。
フィロ・ティアティアヘッドコーチありがとうございました。次にエドワード・カークキャプテンより挨拶させていただきます。
こんにちは。Just firstly, you know, it's such a big squad, but one thing is it's such a great squad from all over Japan. So especially, you know, from the Sunwolves point of view, we want to thank you again, as reiterated, best fans in the world, honestly.
まずサンウルブズを代表いたしまして、この最も世界で素晴らしいファンの方々のサポートに感謝の言葉を申し上げたいと思います。
And I think with this squad going forward, Japan Rugby is in very good hands. What a game, what a finish to reward everyone for your hard work and support. So watch this space. The team's going to do big things in the coming years.
また日本ラグビーの関わってくださっている皆様、また再度になりましたが、ファンの皆様の方々に感謝の言葉を申し上げます。
ありがとうございます。Thank you。
エドワード・カークキャプテン、ありがとうございました。最後に立川春道キャプテンより挨拶をさせていただきます。
皆さんこんにちは。今シーズンも本当にたくさんの声援ありがとうございました。フィロやカークが言ったように本当に素晴らしいファンの下で、こうやって、タフなシーズンを通して強くなれたと思います。本当にファンの人たちの声援が僕たちの力になって今日のような試合ができたと思いますので、引き続き応援の方よろしくお願いします。本当に今シーズンありがとうございました。
立川春道キャプテン、ありがとうございました。以上でシーズン終了セレモニーを終了させていただきます。今シーズンも熱い応援をありがとうございました。それでは引き続き北スタンドにて選手と一緒に写真撮影を行います。こちらはどなたでもご参加いただけますので、ぜひ皆様ご参加ください。メインの方は1ゲート前の階段を降りて、バックスタンドの方は一度コンコースに出て北スタンドにご移動をお願いします。なおファンクラブ会員以外の方は撮影終了後速やかにバックスタンド側よりお戻りください。それでは選手の皆さん、ご移動をお願いいたします。
内田選手にお越しいただきました。歴史を作りましたね。
ありがとうございます。最高に嬉しいです。
相手はブルーズでした。今日の試合いかがですか？
そうですね、本当にもう最後のゲームだったんで気持ちよく終わろうという一心でやりました。
ただ秩父宮のファンもここまでの試合というのはひょっとしたら想像していなかったかもしれません。どんな試合でしたか？
本当に今シーズン含めてずっと応援してくださってる皆さんがいるんで、その人たちのためにも最高の試合ができてよかったです。本当に
今日のサンウルブズというのは今までのサンウルブズと何が違ったんでしょう？
多分気持ちのところだと思います。はい、ハングリーさを持ってプレーするところだと思います。
内田選手自身今シーズンサンウルブズに入っていろいろ変化があったと思います。シーズン振り返ってみていかがでした？
いや苦しい時もあったんですけど、ハングリーさを持ってやることによって本当にこんだけ変わってくるんだなということを実感したいいシーズンだったと思います。
改めて今日のこの歴史的一勝いかがですか？
いやもう最高です。ありがとうございます。
内田選手でした。ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
続きまして松橋選手です。今日も10戦車ぶり発揮してましたね。
ありがとうございます。ちょっとミスもあったんですけど、いいアチチュードでできました。
相手は世界ランキング1位のニュージーランド相手に果敢に挑んでいったと思うんですが、いかがでしょう？
僕たちも本当に最後サンウルブズのプライドっていうのを取り戻すためにもう必死に1週間練習してたんで、それがしっかり結果として出たっていうのはすごい自信にもなりましたし、すごい嬉しいです。
この1年というのは松橋選手にとっても本当に大きな変化があった1年だと思います。いかがですか？
たくさんの試合出させてもらってすごい経験できて、自分なりに日々そのスキルアップすることができて、すごいこの1年は経験できましたね。はい、
その中でも今日の一戦はブルーズ、しかも勝ちました。どうですか？
いや本当嬉しいです。それだけですね。はい、
今日は解説、斉藤さんも解説をしていたんですが、ご覧になってましたよ。
ありがとうございます。明治の先輩なんでしっかりその先輩の前でいいプレーができてよかったと思います。
これからは日の丸を背負った戦いも続いていきますが、いかがでしょう？
日々スキルアップするのは当然ですし、その自分のレベルっていうのもさらに上げて常に上を向いて頑張っていきたいなと思います。
ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。
さあそして福岡選手にお越しいただきます。今日もナイスランでした。そしてナイスディフェンスでした。
ありがとうございます。
まずご自身のプレー振り返ってください。
いやもう本当に自分の中でもミスがあったり、絶対でもチームに迷惑かけたくないというか、本当にこのチームで最後この一戦を勝ちたかったので、本当にここの勝利がもう今心にすごい染みてます。
興奮してますね。
いやもう本当にここで勝てるのはすごい嬉しいので、今まだちょっと落ち着かないですね。
ラグビー選手にとってブルーズに勝つ、これどんな意味を持ってくるんでしょ
う？いやもう本当にニュージーランド勢っていうのはすごく強いチームで、やっぱりオールブラックスっていうのがやっぱり最終目標でもあるので、やっぱそこの一部に勝てるっていうのは本当に自信につながると思います。
オールブラックス8人、自信という言葉もありました。これは日本代表にとっても自信になるんじゃないですか？
そうですね、本当に日本の代表のチームが軸となっているので、この自信をこれからのまだ11月の遠征もあるのでしっかりとつなげていきたいと思います。
今シーズンの福岡選手の成長いかがでした？
いやもう本当にチームがトライをさせてくれたり生かしてくれたこの戦いだったので、本当にチームメイトに感謝して自分の成長を喜びたいと思います。
ここから日の丸期待します。ありがとうございます。
頑張ります。ありがとうございました。
さあそして重野選手にお越しいただきます。さあ重野選手、最後代わって入ってまた流れをさらにアップさせましたが、いかがですか？
そうですね、入ったらすぐにテンポアップさせるっていうのは意識してもう先にコーチからも言われてたことなんで、自分はしっかり役割できたかなっていうふうに思います。
ブルーズに勝ったのに非常に落ち着いてますね。
いや僕としてもこのブルーズ戦はどうしても出たかったっていうのもあって、それも2015年ITM でオークランドで一緒にやった選手が多くて、僕としても楽しみな気持ちでしっかりやらせてもらったって感じですね。
その留学を経験して、さらにこの2年間サンウルブズを経験して、ご自身の成長いかがでしょう？
そうですね、まだまだ足りない部分がすごく多いと思うので、しっかり2019年に向けてやっていきたいと思います。
ここから日の丸の戦い続きますが、それに向けていかがですか？
まだまだ上には上手い選手いっぱいいると思うんで、しっかりその選手のプレーを盗んでもっと上手くなって、で最後2019年しっかりスタメンで出るように頑張っていきたいです。
改めて今日の勝利どうでしょ
う？嬉しいです。その一言。
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございました。
ラファエル選手です。いや今日はオークランドのチームブルーズから3トライです。いかがですか？
はい、良かったですね。ちょっと今日フォワードいいパフォーマンスできただから、ショットでいいチャンスあるんで、はい、
特別な試合だったと思います。まずどんな気持ちで臨んでたんでしょうか？
ちょっとマインセットはもうちょっとプレーだけ暑いけど、ちょっとそれはちょっとLike, it was just too hot, but we just wanted to play.
暑い中ではありましたが、プレーを継続するのみでした。
ただ気持ちの面でもチーム全員が一丸となっていたというふうに見えたんですが、いかがでしょ
う？Yeah, everybody just wanted to put out a good performance for our home crowd, and they're always there supporting us, no matter what the score is and no matter what the result.
今までどういう結果であってもずっとサポートをしてくださったこのホームのファンの皆様にただ恩返しをしたいという思いで今日は戦ってまいりました。
このサンウルブズの成長というのは今シーズン通してラファエレ選手はどういうふうに感じましたか。
We've grown heaps individually as well as a team. Like without the support, like we wouldn't be able to grow together.
そうですね、大きな成長を遂げることができたと思います。個人としてだけではなく、またチームとしても成長することができました。でもそれもファンの皆様のサポートのおかげです。
改めてブルーズに勝った今の気持ち、もう一度聞かせてください。
Feels good. So I did all my schooling back in Auckland, so it was good to play these guys. I know some of the boys in that team, so it was good to get a win over them.
そうです、ブルースの選手はオークランド出身で何人か知っている選手もいるので、そういう相手に対して今回勝てたことを大変嬉しく思います。
では最後日本語で日本のファンにお願いします。
今年いつも応援してくれてありがとうございました。来年も応援よろしくお願いします。
ラファエル選手でした。おめでとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
こんにちは。I think Haru said it. All you guys have done a lot, especially the fan club. It's been unbelievable. This whole section's full every week, and except for 4, I can't thank you guys enough. So, arigatou gozaimasu from everybody here.
ファンクラブの皆さんの声援が本当に力になりました。これ以上のファンはいません。本当にありがとうございます。
I just got a training jersey signed, so that'll be a present.
いつも練習してきたプラクティスジャージです。こちらプレゼントしたいと思います。
それでは各選手、抽選をお願いします。はい、当選されたのは257番のお客様です。